If you're looking to add a
Let's read the starting lineup for the 15.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the opening lineup for the Heat: Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
That's a 2 from Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young dishes to Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. The drive by Lowry. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The pass to Young. To the inside. Capella with the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Good on the triple.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Young against Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. Are you excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Now, here is Young. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
20 feet out. Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Adebayo Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And here's Young. He has 5. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. It's Young on the wing. I'll recover it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 9. 1:09 left in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Young taking his time here. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Young outside, inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here is Lowry over Young. And it's Miami with another.
And there is that patience of Lowry with the pick and roll. Took what the defense gave him.
Young with the ball. He's got 5. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Over Adebayo. And it's Capella missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And so it's Atlanta. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Robinson, that's good.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young from outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in assists, 14th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend.
You've got to love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Lowry against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Over Lowry. Again, Young missing. The Heat trail by 4. Bogdanovich goes in. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. It's a surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
Lowry against Williams. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Here's Herter. Over Robinson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That evens the score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams against Lowry. Williams looking around. Trying to get something going. Okongwu. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. A 3-ball. Kept alive by Atlanta.
And right there you see Herter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Herter, no good. It's deflected to the paint. Here's Okongwu.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. He kicks to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Lowry passes to Butler. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Lowry. The dish to Tucker. Over Okongwu. Butler kicks to Robinson. Back to Butler. There's the triple. And that'll do it for the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Atlanta came ready to play. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Miami, they've got Oladipo. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Oladipo left side. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
The pass to Herter. Back to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Oladipo finds Hero. He takes it in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Now, here's Dedmon. Defense is right there. Here's Hero. Shot clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle. Here's Herter. It's hauled in by Hero. He'd have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Atlanta on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now, Hero. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Hero, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Capella finds Hunter. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Pass to Strus. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Morris against Collins. Back to Capella. Outside Collins. Here's Young. Miami grabs the miss. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Struz passes to Dedmon. Oladipo right side. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Morris trying to free himself up. Hero, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Collins. Capella kicks to Collins. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Butler misses off the right iron. The Hawks leading by 6. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Capella dishes to Collins. The 19-footer is on the money. 6 points for John Collins.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Robinson finds Lowry. Back to Robinson. And he drives in and finished off by Robinson.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Deep Adebayo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Back to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. This is Kyle Lowry's game right here. Great shot.
Now Young. The feed to Capella. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Robinson with the drive and the dunk by Robinson.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Outside Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. From the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight to tie it up. Butler kicks to Robinson. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Capella finds Hunter. Young with the ball. To end the cold streak. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And too long on the shot.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Young outside. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Lowry finds Butler. That one, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. Outside Collins. Misses the three.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And here's Young. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Season in style. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Allie. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Aiden in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Out to Bridges. Up top, Crowder. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Inside, here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges with it. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. From deep. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Capella. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Aiden. Hey, rejected by Capella. 4 on the clock. Here's a 3 from Paul. Atlanta with a rebound.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Young from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta. Pass to Collins. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Chris Paul. 3rd, Danilo Gallinari.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Ayton passes to Paul. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Hunter finds Collins. Capella inside. He's against Bridges. Collins with it. Now guarded by Booker. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
And that one's good. Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Now Young. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Over Young. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
One shot.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. Young way outside.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work.
And so it's Clint Capella making things happen for the Hawks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That one goes. Count it. Young's got his second basket on the night.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Paul passes to Booker. Going inside. Crowder right side. Back to Booker. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Booker's got 5 points.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Shoots. And again, it's Atlanta.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Outside Paul. Ayton finds Booker. Over Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And here's Here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got his second basket. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Stolen by Collins. In transition. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Drains the triple. Paul's got 5.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Booker, the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's good. 2 points. Aiden's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Young finds Hunter. And he drives in. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night. Young against Paul. It's Booker on the wing from downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. Give him 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Collins. Capella in the high post. He's against Crowder. Capella, the pass to Collins. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Substitute for the Suns.
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. That 3's off the mark. And the first half now in the books. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Gallinari in at power forward. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Back to Kaminsky. Fast break. Here we go. Williams' shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Well, Lou Williams in the open floor is just a bucket, folks.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Lets it fly. And he hits the jumper.
Landry Shamet.
Williams with it. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Gallinari. Off the mark there with a three. Well, Phoenix is shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Payne against Williams. Kaminsky, the pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Rebound Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 4-3. Kaminsky pulls it in.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's Williams. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Payne. Here's the break. Here's Shamet. Offline with a three. The Hawks leading. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
At the line for Atlanta, Gorgie Dang.
You'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line.
Williams against Payne. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Williams. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Oh, there's the alley. Here we go. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. He shoots. Atlanta again missing. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by Herder. Outside, Williams. Herder up top, defended by Payne. The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's McGee. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Herder. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kaminsky.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now Young. He's got 5. Outside Hunter. Collins outside. Just 4 to shoot. Drills the elbow jumper. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Pass to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. And the Suns miss again. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside, Capella. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Young from deep. Can't connect. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Offensive board. Excellent D there from Capella.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Paul with a steal. And they're on the break. Ayton passes to Paul. He buries it from 3.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And here's Young. From behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Crowder left side. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. From 17. Got a hand on it. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Young with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And a slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Crowder right side. Outside Paul. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Bridges outside. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it up and in.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Bogdanovich on the wing. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker.
Now, this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Now here's Young. Capella in the high post. He's against 8. Capella pass to Young. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. The 3. Atlanta gets it back.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Ayton. Inside. Here's Paul. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Here's Young. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. The kick to Hunter. This one for three. Buries it from three. And the Hawks lead by 11.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Paul's got space. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Now Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
Mavericks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And it goes down 2 points. Gobert's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Jazz. Young with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Here's the 3. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Young dishes to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Utah.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Young looking around. They get it again. Hunter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. And that one is good.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game. Now the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Capella against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And Collins is right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stolen by Michael Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Good work there as it goes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Atlanta leading by 3. Now Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss shot by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Hunter. Shakes him. Rebound, Utah. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 3-point lead. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And here is Hunter.
And got off to a good start offensively in this game, but have lost a little bit of their touch here in this quarter.
And it's Capella missing. Jazz trail by 3. To the inside. Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
To the paint, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
I like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 5. Conley with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the wide open shot from Reddish bangs home the trifecta. Reddish has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Ingles finds Clarkson to the middle. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the lane. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Williams scanning the floor. Herter passes to Williams. Zhang high post. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Williams can't hit.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Down low. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Gay passes to Oni. Back to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Whiteside. The shot, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 40 seconds left here in the second. And here's Gay outside. Here's Whiteside. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Williams up on top. To the inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Clarkson passes to Oni. Gay against Gallinari. Gay kicks to Clarkson. From deep three-point range. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And the first half is now in the books. Hawks lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Looking at the Hawks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Efficiency, you know.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Zhang, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fouled on the shot and picks up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot by Collins, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Over Young. It's stolen by Capella. O'Neal against Hunter. Hunter on the wing. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That shot missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Young from deep three-point range. From outside, off the mark.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
O'Neal against Hunter. And Gobert gets to Conley. 6 to shoot. For the lead. Gobert can't hit. Hawks have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hunter, no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Over to the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Basket counts.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pocket 6 to the paint. Gobert the pass to Conley. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside, Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Conley against Young. He feeds it to Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Conley with it. Guarded by Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Conley. Trying to end the drought.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Herter over Whiteside, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Atlanta up 5, and we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Conley, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Ingles finds Gay. Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside, and it's in off the backboard.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Williams. Pass to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trailed by 3. Here's Jang. Back to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Jang, high post. And he gets, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Out to Conley to tie it up. Drills it from outside. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Conley against Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Jazz making a switch here. Joe Barry's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Jazz trail by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Conley for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And a deep three from Young. It's not going to go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. There's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 2-point game. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to ease up off the threes.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. O'Neal with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. A shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Conley for three. It's money from deep.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Capella. Collins against Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Young. Over Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by one. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound pass and try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
Here's Conley. And here is O'Neal. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that will put them up by two. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Those pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 9 seconds left in the fourth. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Houston Rockets. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Butler. Left side Tucker. And here's Lowry from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the Hawks.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Pass to Butler. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Over Hunter, and he drains the turnaround, Jay.
No panic by Butler. Took a glance at the shot clock and nailed it. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The bank shot, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Now Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And here's Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Here's Butler. Capella with a rebound. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Lowry. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's the break. And he lobs it up, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Now Robinson. Back to Butler. Lowry outside. Shoots over Young. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Butler. Lowry's got 5 points.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Young way outside, and it's off from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Young. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Over Hunter. The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Now Collins, checked by Tucker. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. The three is up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Hunter. And stolen by Adebayo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. 7 points in the game. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Capella inside.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about.
It's a real life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Heat score.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat with the lead.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Butler passes to Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Robinson. And Miami again with the bucket. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. And Capella 3rd.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 7. Left side Tucker. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Young against Butler. From deep. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Young against Lowry. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Lets it fly. And there's Hero on the assist by Oladipo. Hero's got his first 2 points. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside, Williams. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. From outside the arc, Herter gets the bucket. Herder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Hero outside. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. Outside Herder. Fires from 14.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Hero on the wing. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Fires the three. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Here's Reddish. Back to Williams. Fast break Miami. Lets it go. Morris. It's good on the putback.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
90 seconds into the second half now. Williams with it. Now Oladipo defending. Oladipo against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Williams. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 4 on the clock. Hero for 3. The offensive rebound. And he gets that one. And the Heat lead by 9.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
Young against Oladipo. Knocked away. Right wing. Capella finds Bogdanovich. And Capella's good for 3. Capella's got 6.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Dedmon inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Dedmon, no good. To the middle. Here's Hunter. A line change here for Miami.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
1:16 left to play in the third. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Young with it. Picked up by Lowry. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young. And it's now only a 5-point Miami lead. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 10.
And that was from way downtown. Lowry truly is a gifted shooter from distance.
Here's Young. He has 6. Collins passes to Capella. And Capella gets double teamed. For 3, Collins hits the trifecta. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Lowry outside. Here's Butler. Nails the baby hook. Butler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Here's Capella. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Robinson finds Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Fires from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Robinson passes to Butler. And that one hits the back iron. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich from long range. Poke loose. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. And a foul call. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler can't get it to go.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And here's Robinson, defended by Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing, and Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. This is Kyle Lowry's game right here. Great shot.
Lowry against Young. To the inside. Collins outside. Young against Lowry. Young the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Young against Lowry. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Young against Lowry. Here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Butler against Hunter. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Shoots over Young. Lowry no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Young against Lowry.
Onyeka Okongwu.
And here's Young. Over Lowry. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
saying.
Thank you.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Ayton. Ball outside. He kicks it to Crowder. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And And with the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance, what's the single most important thing to establish early?
And probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Booker dishes to Bridges, top of the key, and that one goes long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hunter finds Collins. Capella at the elbow. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hunter with it. Chris Paul covering. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich, that's for 2.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Bridges passes to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. You look out.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Shot clock at 5. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and that one's on target from the wing.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Clint Capella on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Young passes to Capella. That one falls. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Outside Crowder. Booker in the corner. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in assists, 14th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists. His court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. Young against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. The Hawks leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Right block shot. Bank shot. No good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hand.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Hunter on the wing. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it to Hunter. Fires from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Book. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's off from 3-point range. The Hawks leading by 6. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The feed now to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
The pass to Book. It's stolen by Capella. Passes to Young. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot by Crowder, no good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his... It is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is Young. Launches it. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Pass to Crowder and stolen by Hunter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Young looking around. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Young, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Collins against Crowder. And Capella sends it back. They get it back. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young fires away from outside. Hunter kicks to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Payne looking around. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Payne. 1 second left. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. Looking at the Hawks. And
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. And they recover it. Pass to Kaminsky. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Herter. Takes a 3. Rebounded by McGee.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. And Zhang kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gallinari outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Zhang high post. Finished off the break. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Suns moving the ball around. Shoots from 14. Gallinari with the steal. Fires the 3. Herter, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
To the paint. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Payne.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the pass to Reddish. Now Zhang. Count that bucket. Zhang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Zhang takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle, now able to weather the contact.
Payne passes to Shamet. Now here is McGee. Tipped away. Payne up top. Fires it up. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Gallinari. Over Kaminsky. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a 3. Fast break, the Hawks. To the right side. Zhang with a clean look. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 8. Shamet kicks to McGee. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Atlanta making some changes. And Paul puts up a deep 3. No good on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Ball against Young. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter against Booker. Pass to Capella. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Ayton's there. And yes, it's good. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young against Paul. The pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. Crowder dishes to Booker. 2 end the run. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Young from deep 3-point range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. They lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Collins. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them. A one-game road trip. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter. No one around him. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Paul. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Ayton missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Hands it from downtown.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Paul for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Collins. Capella inside. He's covered by 8.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Passes to Bogdanovich. Hunter against Bridges. With the shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Trae Young.
That's now 8 points for DeAndre Hunter. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. And Capella sends it back. Paul left side. They shoot again. And he comes up with the deuce.
Now, Chris Paul is undoubtedly a Hall of Famer. This guy has been one of the top point guards of his generation and still going strong.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Capella. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Young against Paul. Dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. To the inside. Here's Crowder. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
1:14 left in the game. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Crowder pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ayton against Capella. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For 3, Hunter. Got a piece of it. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Ayton kicks the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Young against Paul. From deep. And Trae Young hits from deep.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
forward, 6'4", number 23.
We're just a...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Monday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
Well, this is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Young, the pass to Capella. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
On offense, here's Utah.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young with it. About a minute into this first quarter. And here's Collins for 3. Drills it from deep.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range. Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Here's O'Neal. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young finds Capella. Collins right side. Over Bogdanovich. Collins, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. coach will probably want to run that play again.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Gobert, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. From deep, Conley. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Conley against Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Over to the wing. Young, the pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
And he's good on the second. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins against Gobert. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Conley. Let's go with a 3. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Bogdanovich on the wing for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Collins has got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Capella. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Second shot opportunity.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right? And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Wing shot on the way. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Young. Here he goes. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And a deep 3 from Young. Atlanta gets it back. Collins. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. He drops it from range. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Bogdanovich. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And down it goes. 2 points. Capella's got 7 points. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. On the take. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
In the first half.
Here's Williams. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Cuts off the pass. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The 3 from Mitchell sends it home from 3-point land. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their 3-point percentage has really gone up.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
And here's Conley. He's got 6. Pass to Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Right side Gallinari. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. They get it again. Jang. He's off on that one. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Mitchell misses.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. He gets it off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 9 points.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Hawks, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Reddish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Honey. Got a piece of it and stolen by Williams. Pass to Jang. Outside for Gallinari. Oh, he got hacked, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside, Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Oney. And here's Whiteside. Banked it in off the glass. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, even with the contest, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
It's Jang, high post. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Gallinari, 6 to shoot. And it's blocked.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Inside, Whiteside. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Oni. Wide open look. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Herter. Back to Williams. Outside Gallinari.
In the third.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Down low. Here's Gay. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess and salivating on shots like that.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Pass to Gallinari. No good on the triple. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Clarkson for 3. That shot off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herter. No good from outside. The Jazz shooting just 42% so far in the game. And stolen by Williams. And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Gallinari. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Williams with it. .26 seconds left in the third. Clock at 4. Gallinari for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside, Williams. Takes one from 10 feet, and he makes it. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Hawks on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gobert with the bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's Young. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Shot that time, not on target. Outside for Mitchell. To the paint. Outside Conley. Stolen by Capella. Right side Hunter. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And they're pushing it up. Inside. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Conley against Young. Hunter passes to Young. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside Young from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Now Young. Capella finds Hunter. Now here's Bogdanovich. Check by Mitchell. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovich up top. Check by Mitchell.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Capella. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving inside. It's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
The Hawks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Young against Conley. Pass to Collins. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella, another shot block.
First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. There's Young with the 3. They get it back.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And a deep 3 from Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta gets it back. Pass to Young. From deep. The shot won't fall. And Utah calls time here. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Collins.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor.
And so it's Atlanta with the W.
Bye.